Hi everybody, I'm Patrick Benson and welcome to pbenson.net. This is another in my series of videos to help recruiters and hiring managers determine if they would like to continue the pursuit of me as a candidate for whatever role or position they have open. I do not edit these videos, not because I don't care about the quality, but because I want to accurately represent who I am as much as possible as if we were in a face-to-face interview. And therefore, there's no replay button. I may screw up, and you're going to see those blemishes all over these videos for the purpose, though, of being honest. So I hope that is conveyed, and any minor slip-ups aren't held against me, as hopefully you would not do so during an interview. Now, what is today's video about? Well, I'm going to answer another commonly asked question. What are your weaknesses? This is a rather easy question for me to answer because I really think it's not what are your weaknesses. Everyone can improve in every aspect of what their profession is. I'm a firm believer in that. You never reach the end. So you always have something that you can improve upon. But when you say, what are my weaknesses, I think what you're really asking is, what's the sore spot? What's the thing that you really don't do well? Not something you can brush up on and improve upon. My biggest weakness is burnout. By that, I do not mean that I burn out easily. I like a hard, daunting task. I don't know, I'm a glutton for punishment, I guess. But I enjoy tough challenges. I really do. My problem is that I don't realize when it's time to take a break. And some people say, oh, come on. Really? That's a weakness? You work too hard? Yes, it is a weakness. Because people who burn out become ill. And when you become ill, you have to take time off. Nobody wants an employee who takes time off for whatever reason. You're paying them to be in the office. You're paying them to be at their desk. You're paying them to work. So the problem with people who may burn out is that, like myself, we may work through weekends and evenings to the point of exhaustion, and yeah, we'll finish that task. We'll accomplish whatever goal we set out to accomplish. But then our body catches up with us. And you catch the flu. And if you have children like I do, there's a new disease every week being introduced by the class of so-and-so. Because, hey, we all know it as parents. Kids go, congregate with other kids. Who knows what those kids are carrying? Your children bring it home, and one by one, the kids get sick, the primary caregiver gets sick, and whoever, in this case me, associates most with the primary caregiver, in this case my wife, is going to get sick. It just boom, 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 boom. It's going to go through your entire household. Unless you take care of yourself. And the way to take care of yourself is to have those cutoff points. Now, there's always projects that require above and beyond. That's not what I'm talking about. Those are actually few and far between, where the company literally is saying, we need you guys to work this weekend. We have a deadline. Oh, we have to get this thing done. Let me clarify that. A well-run organization, such situations are few and far between. But with people who are workaholics, you treat every project like that. And so you never take time off. My former boss, great guy to work for, called me on that a number of times. His LinkedIn recommendation, which I will provide the web address for in this video, mentions how I was always on and how he had to tell me to take weekends off and to go on vacation. So when I say that burnout is a weakness, it is. It's something where I've had to learn how to shut myself off from my projects, not for the purpose of disregarding my projects or disregarding my work, but for the purpose of rejuvenating myself so that I may be able to continue work on those projects and those challenges. It's like trying to run back-to-back marathons with no recovery period. You might be able to do it once or twice, but eventually you're going to sustain an injury. Same thing with any profession. You have to take time off. You have to, sometimes in the middle of the day, all right, it's lunchtime, don't eat at your desk. Get up, go outside, take a walk, get yourself a nice meal instead of eating what you packed. Not that what you packed wouldn't be nice to begin with, but you understand. Treat yourself. And as I have started to incorporate those habits into my daily routine of recognizing when I'm becoming obsessed and when that obsession is actually becoming a detriment to my overall work, I start taking breaks. It's something that seems so illogical. To actually get more done, do less? Well, it's not doing less. It's doing the right things and taking a moment to get rid of the mental clutter so you can see the project more clearly and therefore do the right work. And it's worked out very, very well. I have my former boss to thank for teaching me this lesson because he was that way, as he explained it to me. And his career, his abilities, his skills, all improved when he started to recognize when it was time to take your foot off the gas and coast a little bit so that you could apply the gas when you really hit a dangerous stretch of road and you need that power in your engine. And man, it is a great lesson. I thank him ever so much for teaching it to me. It only makes you a better employee. But burnout is still my number one weakness. And I have a feeling that all my life I will be balancing that need to accomplish, that desire to do great things with the typical human frailties that we all have. I have to eat, and I have to sleep, and I have to relax. Anyhow, I hope that this video has helped you as a hiring manager or a recruiter get a better sense of who I am. If you have any questions or if you want to extend an offer for an interview, please send an email to me. You'll see my email address below. And you can always look at my current resume. It's available at the web address being listed below as well. So once again, thank you. I appreciate your time.